Welcome to Tenier's Open Book. Today's discussion is going to be something nice, something hot, something live. Remember, I'm not new to this shit, I'm true to this shit. And today I have two lovely guests on here, and I will let them introduce themselves. First with the nice young lady to my right.
I'm Keira Tolbert, and you can call me K Tolbert for short, or also Kiki as well.
Orlando Hunter, you can call me Lando for short.
So, Miss Kiki, I would like for you to explain to the audience what it is that you do.
Okay. I'm an author, and I've been writing for a long time, and I just started publishing in the last 2 years. So my first book is called Rated K. It's a poetry book, and it's my favorite 25 poems out of 100, and I put them all together in a book. Now, this is the copy 1 and the copy 2. Both of those, the concept of it is to be, it's basically teaching people to be themselves, and you will never be fulfilled trying to fulfill someone else's shoes or be exactly like someone else. And some people take it too far. Admiration goes too far. Well, they feel like that in order to be fulfilled, I have to be like them and be them, literally. That's not going to work, and it can get creepy and weird and creep people out. You don't want to do all of that. You know, it goes to the extreme sometimes. Now, this is called Stalk Me to Death. That was my first book, and it's about, as far as for men, dealing and dating women. If you don't want to be in that situation no more, it doesn't always, they don't always allow you to just leave on a clean slate. It can turn into more afterwards if they're not mentally in the right headspace. You may have to deal with something a little unstable, and it's just warning guys that a lot of these women are not in the right headspace to deal with a relationship not working out. That's what it's about.
So are your books fictional or non-fictional?
It's fiction, and it's a sprinkle of maybe something and as far as what I have now and any future things I do, maybe a sprinkle of something I've seen or something I experienced, or it can be totally fiction. But for the most part, it's fiction.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, Lando, could you explain what you're doing here and what you're trying to do?
Well, I got like, I'm multi-talented, so I've been a designer, shoe designer specifically since I was a kid. Skills is self-taught. I didn't go to school for it. I'm a designer, shoe designer, logo designer, graphic designer. I do write. I'm writing a graphic novel about my life right now, just to show young boys how to focus on their goals first before they get into relationships, and just figure out who they want to be as individuals before they, add women to their life and complicate their life more. So my story is based off of real life experiences and some of the things I've been through. So the purpose of the novel is basically to just protect young men from dysfunctional relationships, and just keep them from sidetracking themselves from their goals, trying to add love to their life early on.
Okay. Well, I thank you guys. And anything else y'all want to elaborate on what it is y'all doing, or touch bases on anything, or are you guys okay with that?
I'm okay with that, but I do have one thing I want to say. I feel like anything we want to do in life, I just want to say, pursue it. And if you do, just put your all in. If not, what you doing?
Right.
So, let's just, take it as far as you can and know the why behind you doing it. Because believe it or not, you can ask somebody, why are you doing this? They can't even tell you why. But he was able to tell me why. Like, this is why. And I didn't even have to ask. He was like, this is why I'm doing it. This is why I want to do it. And that's a good thing. When you know your why, then that makes things flow the way it's supposed to flow.
Okay.
That's it.
And I thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. So, one of the topics I want to get into today, you guys, is basically accountability.
Okay.
Accountability to me, from me just looking out, is, let's be grown about the decisions that we make. Let's stop holding on to what happened in the past, and you trying to use that as to why you're doing what you're doing in this present time.
Exactly.
People need to start learning how to deal with what they got going on in front of them, instead of always trying to sweep it under the rug or anything like that.
Exactly.
So, one of the other things that I wanted to say, let's try to normalize being as positive as you can.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Let's normalize us getting around people that can show us things. Because everybody don't know everything.
Exactly.
My age, I don't know everything. This young lady taught me something, gave me some insight on some different things and made me look at it different. And we do sometimes have to surround ourselves in different spaces of uncomfortability so that we can figure out what it is that we are trying to do and what goals and things where we're trying to stretch out and get to in life.
Exactly.
And I feel like a lot of people, like, sometimes people may confuse truth with negativity. But what I learned is that the truth don't always feel good. So like you can't always assume that somebody is being negative because they care about truth, because truth is the source of understanding. With the truth you can understand why things happen. But if you operate from a lie, you can never get to the source of anything. So I just feel like the truth is necessary, and it don't always feel good to receive.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people, I just feel like they confuse truth with negativity.
I don't.
And I don't like the fact that the truth can be viewed as negative, because sometimes it's necessary for you to grow. Like you said, uncomfortable conversations. Sometimes you gotta have them so that you can grow, so you don't be stuck in these dysfunctional ways. And like she said, you gotta be able to address your trauma at some point.
You do, and that's another thing I would love to touch bases on. We might not do it today, but people gotta remember, just because you want me to understand what it is that you're going through, I can only understand it from the concept of my mind and my train of thought. So people gotta stop getting frustrated with other people because they don't understand what they're going through or whatever. They can only understand it through their common sense, through their brain.
Right.
And a lot of people get frustrated with people like that, and I don't think that's okay. You can't get frustrated because I have my own understanding of what is going on or what you're telling me.
Right.
Because I'm not you, so I cannot have your exact
And
feelings.
it's about accepting people, accepting that their viewpoint is different from ours.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people don't like to do that.
You're not going to have yes men around you that always, or people that just, they either agree just to get along, or they just, like, oh, I understand, but they really don't. No, understand, but understand that it's not what you also believe in or think the same way. Be okay with that.
Yeah. Give people the freedom to have their own perspectives and their own opinion about things. Yeah, because everybody got their own personal life experience. So you can't expect people to view things the same way you view them. You can't expect people to process things the same way you do. That's why I like to talk to a man that's going through the things that I'm going through. I don't want to talk to a man that's not on child support about child support. You don't understand what the fuck I'm going through.
Absolutely.
I'd rather talk to a man that's on child support because he has an experience and he can relate to me more. Like you said, you can't get mad at a motherfucker that don't understand what you're going through if they not going through it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. And I want to say this. I got a statement for that too. Even if a person can't relate, some people have so much knowledge bottled up inside that even if they never went through it, they may have a different perspective or some information that may still be helpful.
Yeah.
But everybody don't come with that. So it's up to you to decide, is this conversation helpful or not? Because if not, then I see why you say what you say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because it all depends. You know, some people, they want to criticize you when you need support. Like when they say tough love. Okay, sometimes that's necessary, but when somebody needs support, don't criticize them. Why you criticizing them when they need support?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if you can't help them with their problem, then don't talk about them. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing nothing to help them, then I don't feel like you should talk about them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And then people gotta also remember, your story and my story gonna always be different.
Exactly.
Because our households is different.
Even if it's similar.
Our life experiences is different.
But it's still different.
Yeah.
Yes, it's still different. So people got to take in mind, you can't always expect the good out of people. I've learned in my years, once you see who a person is and they show up and show you who they are, I feel like you should believe that. That's them. That's them.
Yeah.
Take
Because
that.
That's spiritual, so most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to take that for what it
And
is.
it's not it's not giving so much benefit of the doubt, like, no, take it for what it is.
Yes. And don't get upset when that same person or those same people show you the same thing again.
Right.
Because you chose to stay right there.
Yeah.
You chose
overlook that pattern.
and it hit you right back again. So don't be all angry
Like,
now.
maybe they just having a bad day.
No. Don't be out angry now.
Very now.
Oh, he got a whole one over there.
Oh, you got a whole joint over there. He good.
Yeah, he over there. The cameraman chilling. He chilling. He all right.
For sure.
Okay, and another something I want to talk about. What about these friends? What about these friends?
I mean, me personally, I feel like sometimes friendship is overrated. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my enemies was my friends at some point. So it's like when you think about it like that, it's like damn. Because it's like you being friends with somebody, you invite them into your life. They knowing certain things about you that's personal, and if that friendship go wrong, they can put your business out to the world. And most of the time, it
Or
happens.
use it against you to harm you.
Yeah, or treat you or deprive you of a certain level of respect that you naturally deserve. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got people that's rich, you know what I'm saying, on the physical surface, they got money and got resources, and then you got people that's rich in spirit, that's rich in character.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, you gotta
Yeah.
look at every sector of a motherfucker personality. I think, you know what I'm saying, I think motherfuckers get so caught up in what people do or don't got to the point where they overlook who they are, spiritually,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, personally.
So I have a little story for you guys.
Okay.
And this is truth, because this is an open book. Tenier's open book. What we say here is real here.
Okay.
I don't want all that fake shit or that
Watered down shit.
Yeah, no. You come to me just the way whoever know me knows me. My mouth is my mouth, and I'm gonna say what I say, whether you like it or not. Whether you walk away from me or not, I'm gonna be Tenier at the end of the day, and I always have been that way. But let me get back to the story. So I was in a real good friendship that I thought I was in. I'm gonna say about 15 years with a particular female.
Okay.
And the whole time, me not knowing, this female wanted my personality. She wanted to be me. Now, I don't know why you wanted to be me. I was struggling. I was raising these kids, working out all these hours of jobs, just trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time, she got a husband that took care of her, did for her, made sure she had any and everything she wanted. But the whole time she was envious of me. And I never paid any attention to it because she kept getting me in uncomfortable situations, but I kept blowing it off because my love for her was too strong because that was my friend.
Yeah, right, facts. It'd be like that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So when I ended that enemyship, it made me feel a lot better. Then I sat back by myself and I started thinking like, oh no, this was not, that wasn't a real friendship. She never really genuinely loved me.
Yeah.
I just started thinking about all the situations that this woman had put me in. I'm like, oh, she didn't care about me at all.
Yes. Yeah, and it take that time for you to get away from the situation before you reflect on it and realize like what you was going through, because I got a similar situation just like that. It's actually worse. Because I had a friend, he's from Toledo. I think he did some time in DYS. And he moved to Cincinnati. I met him, he was cool or whatever. It was even worse because he was really trying to be me to the point where he stole my identity, everything. Put charges on my name. I didn't even have a record, all type of shit.
You see what I was telling y'all? This is what these were about.
The copy. Okay.
It don't say specifically, but that's why it says copy. You know what copy means? That means a duplicate, right?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Or it's something about you they try to replicate, duplicate, take, whatever it may, however it may look.
Right.
But it is surrounded envy because it's how it starts.
Yeah.
And they hold it in. But some people that's unstable, they can't hold it in. And it starts manifesting and it looked crazy, you were like, why they doing that? Why is
yeah,
that?
that's how it started going. That's how it got, because I'm like, and then he used to be, because he used to be in choir competitions with me. I'm talking about he running up on girls, asking who looked better between me and him.
That's not normal.
Then they saying me, he getting sorry, you feel me? All type of shit. But then on top of that, like I said, he stole my whole identity. Like, he got caught stealing somewhere, gave the police my information. So we filling the application together. This nigga done memorized my social security number.
He using your information.
And used my information, got charges on my name. I didn't even have a fucking record. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
so
wild.
this nigga was literally trying to be me.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
And this is real shit.
And
This really goes on.
And shit happened with my baby mama when she put me on child support, took my son, and he watching me take care of the baby. You feel me? Because at that time I'm still with the baby mama, so I got the baby every day, everything. Soon as that shit happened to me, he was laughing at me, he was making jokes on Facebook about it, all type of shit, bro.
Wow.
So he was looking for an opportunity to feel better than me. You see what I'm saying? I'm thinking we cool, but really this nigga in quiet competition with me. You know what I'm saying?
It's
To me,
not normal that you want to copycat somebody's life like that.
And
It's
then
not.
what's so fucked up is baby mama started taking a like she started liking me low key. But me being the genuine person I am, I didn't even entertain it or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
So it was like, damn, like, I don't know, that was a bad situation. And he, he tried to reach out and talk to me even now. But it's like, my spirit just won't let me go back around.
Yeah, because it's not worth one. And what about these friends that they say they're your friends, but they only want to be around you for the benefit of them at that point in time?
Yeah.
That fake loyalty and that fake love just for their convenience at that time.
And that's not okay either, because see, when you genuine like me, I come around just because I fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't care what you got going on.
Hey.
You can be down in the dumps. I'm sitting with you. Or you can be up. I'm still with you.
Right.
And nothing changes my loyalty to my friendships or how I view you, how I treat you. I'm around because I fuck with just you. Or the perception I have of you.
Yeah.
Because some people ain't always themselves. But
Yeah.
anyway, I'm just saying. What I
Talk about it, girl.
my
We can
perception
talk
of you,
about it.
it makes me just be myself and I'm genuine. So I expect the same at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And if a person can't even do
About that much. Can you give me that much?
yeah, it's like if it's convenient, it's like it's not genuine.
Yeah.
It should just be whenever, and we down for each other whenever.
Yeah, right.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Should be no, don't come
It
around
should-
just for no benefit.
yeah,
none
don't
of
come
that.
around me if it's just for benefit of you at that point in time.
No.
You know you gonna switch up. Switch up on me right now so I know
And get
right
it over
now.
with.
Yeah, let's just get this over with. Like, don't wait down the line. Let's just get this shit over with right fucking now.
Don't rob me of my motherfucking energy before you
Yeah.
take your ass on. You know
And
what
that's
I'm saying?
where
For real.
we can talk about these emotional vampires. Cause
So-
ooh.
So I like sometimes I be feeling kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like I be feeling kind of fucked up because I really do rejecting him, but I just feel like he don't understand how I feel because he one of them type of people like he think everything's a joke. Like see, I got a sense of humor. I'm funny too. I'm very funny, but I don't think everything a motherfucking joke. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
I know when to be serious. He think everything is a fucking joke.
That's not okay.
And that's where
Maybe
we.
he got a case of MRDD or something. He a little slow.
I'm talking about this nigga
Yeah.
make a joke out of
Everything.
everything.
Or you saying make a joke out of it.
He think everything is a fucking joke,
Nah.
And you
bro.
probably sitting there looking like,
Yeah.
alright, man.
Like, everything ain't no fucking
Right.
joke, bro.
Right. Like what is you on, little dude?
Like,
Like,
you trying too hard to be funny, bro. Like
If you ain't no comedian, then
hey, and you ain't getting paid for it, bro. Chill out.
just be normal, just be
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah, act normal. Like Goony be saying, whatever the fuck he be saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like cut it out.
Act normal, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of that out there. But what y'all think about these emotional vampires?
All I got to say about that is, if you notice it or you spot it, you just can't let them drain you. We got too much of our own lives to tend to and things we want to get to. You can't allow them to drain you. And when you feel the drain and you keep going back around that drain, that's on you at that point. Once you spot it and it's like, I feel drained. No, you got to create either a distance or do something about that. And they probably can't even help it. Sometimes it's not intentional.
Yeah.
But if it's for your well-being, be like, oh, I'm cool on all that. They draining me, and I feel like this is a what you call it, what you just call it?
Emotional vampire.
Emotional vampire, yeah. They just sucking you, or they coming around you for their emotional benefits, but truly that's taken away from you.
Yeah.
We don't see it that way.
Yeah.
We think being helpful, but only to an extent. Don't let them keep taking and taking and taking, but they're not replenishing you. They're not there and doing what about what you need?
Right.
Sitting there looking all dried up and shit.
Getting drained.
Looking like a motherfucking raisin.
Getting drained out. So no.
What you think about it, Joy?
I definitely know it's a thing. You got to be careful because they everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got emotional vampires in your family. You got emotional vampires at work. You got emotional vampires that may even be your friends. So it's definitely a real thing. And I think as you get older, like you learn how to screen and choose better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some people in the glass, but
I'm killing it. Look, I'm sorry today. Like,
you Saudi?
They done drained me. Listen, a couple of emotional vampires done got a hold of my ass today.
We'll get another one.
I'm drained like a motherfucker. Damn, I need to stay away from y'all for a while.
Say I ain't got time for that. Not today, not tomorrow.
Yeah,
Some people take it personal, but really it's not personal. It's kind of is, but it's not. We gotta think about our well-being.
It's
we have to think
personal.
about our well-being.
It's personal, but it ain't personal.
You get what I'm
Like,
saying?
it ain't personal in a way where it's something against you, but it's personal for me
That's
to
what I'm
do
saying.
to get my shit
That's
together.
what I'm
You feel what I'm
saying,
saying?
yeah.
So it ain't personal, but it's personal. Yeah, for me it is. You gotta get your dumb ass away from me. Bro.
Like right now.
Like, right, Weezy out of here. Now. I can't do it. I can't do another second of you.
Exactly. This is the type of stuff that I want. I want people to come in my house, in my surroundings, and on my podcast, and my live, and be themselves.
Yeah.
You can laugh, talk, be yourself. That's what I want more than anything in the world, because I'm an open book. You ask me anything, I tell you. I don't got shit to hide.
Right.
And see, now I want to talk about that. That's a subject I wanted to throw in there.
Go ahead.
I don't hide anything from anyone. I'm an open book, but to a certain extent, and it's for my personal protection, because like I said, people use your information against you.
Yeah.
And I always notice in situations where people use the information against them, or it happened to me, it's because they was running their own mouth.
Yeah.
So it's things that I purposely keep. I keep it separated. Just because we cool, because you know people cool, that don't mean I have to indulge everything and say
That's true.
everything.
That's true.
And that can work against us being so open. But it's okay to be open, but just know when to cut it off.
Yeah.
And know with where you need to draw those boundaries.
Yeah, know who you can do that with. Know who you can have certain conversations with.
Yes.
Know how you can kick it with certain motherfuckers. Know who you can kick it with on certain levels.
That's what I'm saying. And that's exactly what I mean.
And look, so where I work, it's been a few uncomfortable situations. Now, I speak to everybody. I'm a good morning person.
All the
I speak
time.
to-
All the
that's
time.
me. I do it.
When I first see you, you was like, how you doing? I'm like, how you doing? And then we just, speak, keep pushing.
Yeah, like I'm an energy person. I feel vibes. It's people that's been wanting to kick it with me outside of work. I can't do that with those certain type of people, because sometimes when you work with people and you go out with them, kick it with them the ones that come back to work
And it's
and bring unnecessary made up
and
stories.
you be wondering what happened.
What?
Who you get that from?
Exactly. And I said this in one of our meetings. I said we should be more comfortable that we could talk to our managers and tell our managers anything without when we come back to work, because it could have been something personal as to why I'm not here, and it's all around us.
And and believe it or not, it's so normalized that when you spot it, you just like, no, this is not okay.
Yes.
But why
yes.
do they think it's okay?
Because they're friends with the coworkers.
Yeah,
And that's fine if
And they
you are
cause
friends.
those conversations.
But you need to be able to
they spend too much
make a
time
difference
around people that don't let them become comfortable with it.
And like I said about
Yeah.
cutting certain conversations short, they should have that maturity to know that, hey, this conversation ain't for this person, because that was a conversation we had.
Can we
Right.
talk about maturity? Can we talk about maturity? Because
Look at this, man. This is like 5 different. There's 5 different types of emotional vampires.
Different types. I've read about that before.
Narcissist.
The narcissist, the drama.
The
magnet.
narcissist.
Them too.
The drama magnet.
Mm-hmm.
The critic.
Look, I was talking about that.
The
critic.
controller.
Uh-huh.
The passive aggressor.
Uh-huh. It's more than one.
Yeah,
Yes.
a few different
It's
types.
a few different types of emotional
I've read
vampires.
about it before, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into it because I do
So
want
you
to
can
go
know
in
what to look
depth.
for.
Yeah, so I can look more in depth into these emotional
When
vampires.
you ain't up on your game, it slide right through the cracks. You like, damn, I didn't even know.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
because everything is complex, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit seems simple, but it's complex. Like, when you go deeper into these terms and what they mean, you start to learn that them is different types. It ain't just one situation or the other. So
Yes.
that's why learning is always good. It's almost like money.
And I say that all the time. It's good to learn. You can learn from anybody.
I love learning. I love reading. I'm a big reader because we learn a lot by reading. You know, I read a statement when I heard of a statement when I was young. They said you want to have something from, okay, whether a black person or anybody. Really, I feel like it's anybody. You just put it in a book because most people don't read.
Right.
And they feel like it's not beneficial, that most people want to watch TV or watch things, but really you learn a lot by reading. Even if you look it up on Google, look it up in the book,
depends.
you learn so much.
It depends on the person because some people learn from visuals, but some people learn better
They
from
do.
seeing it.
You can learn from
some
anything.
people, you know what I'm saying? So I think it depends on it. Like some people probably learn better if they just watch a video about something. Versus just sitting there reading a whole fucking book, you know what I'm saying?
But it's so much information written that I feel like how we talking right now, we're not going to, we ain't going to be able to touch on everything in this amount of time.
Right.
But if after we leave, one of us want to look up something and read, or look up some videos, whatever it may be, it broadens our information
Exactly.
that we take in on that subject itself.
Yeah,
Right.
You know?
yeah.
Right.
I think, me personally, I think reading is better than, I think that's the best way to learn because when you read, they break everything down. Like they simplify, like you just said, they simplify more.
And for all those
you
people that
miss
don't
nothing, you
really
don't miss nothing.
And you can really
can't comprehend just
distractions.
but you know a lot of people can't comprehend
Yeah, reading, comprehend.
so
Yeah,
here's
I
my
get-
thing,
oh,
if
I
they
get-
can't do that,
I get-
read out loud. Reading out loud is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Just read out loud.
Some people like, or like I said,
Yes, just read out
or
loud.
some people could just look at a video or something and watch somebody demonstrate some shit and learn way better than they would have did if they would have sat there and read. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause like she said, some people can't read and comprehend. Some people can't, you know what I'm saying?
No, they can't.
So they gotta find
read out
another way
loud.
to learn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got some questions for y'all too though. We'll start with you first. What made you like become a writer?
It started when I was in the 3rd grade, and I had a teacher. Her name was Miss Fry. No, I don't forget nothing. And her name was Miss Fry, and I had to. That's when I was going to Rockville, and she asked. Well, the project for the class was to rewrite the last chapter of it was a children's book we read in class. 3rd grade. Remember, I was about 7, 8 years old, and I did it. I was about 8 years, and when I did it, I had did the best in the class. And she was like, "You can make a good writer one day."
Right.
And it started from there, and I was like, So in my own free time, besides playing, running outside, riding my bike, whatever, I would try to write and create stories, and it just started from there. And I just continued to do that all the way until I got older.
That's
In my free time.
That's good. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
What about you?
That's black
Okay,
excellence.
so
to me.
that's what sparked the, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, what's so crazy is like, I really didn't even start out as a writer. Like, me writing the graphic novel about my life is just something I recently thought about doing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know I could write until I tried, but I did music. I do music, so when I was younger, I used to write songs and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Then and the designing, that's something I've been doing since I was little. As far as the shoes, I used to draw shoes on paper, color pencils and markers and shit. Redraw the Jordans, redraw the Forces, put new color schemes, new patterns and shit to them. So like art and music, that's something I gained passion for because of my mom. My mom loved music. Sleep with the radio on all day. My uncles was rappers, so when I was little, when I seen them rapping in front of me, I started trying to rap. And then art, that's something that I picked up from my uncle, my mama brother. You know what I'm saying? He was an artist, so we bonded through art and, like I said, fashion. My mom always bought me like shoes and clothes and shit like Jordans, and so I always loved fashion, and I wanted to redesign kicks. You know what I'm saying?
That's
dope.
And I used to, just to throw it out there, I wanted to elaborate on what he said. I used to write music too. I stopped when I was about 25, 26. The reason why is because I just had this vibe that I wasn't going to pursue it seriously.
Right.
So I wrote music since I was like 13 all the way into my mid-20s. And one day I'm like, you ain't gonna take it serious. You could be doing something else that you just feel, what do I really want to do with myself? See, I wanted to do hair. I want to be an author. I just wanted to be so many things. I had to narrow it down.
Right.
What am I going to zoom in on, and what do I really want to do? Because that rap, being a rapper was cool, but I wasn't taking it seriously. It was just fun. Go in the studio, record, go around people and support local artists. I was cool with it, but one day I woke up like, you don't take this seriously for real. You're not really going to take it too seriously, so I kind of got off of that. But it was fun while it lasted, and I learned a lot. I gotta say that.
See, with me, like, you know what I'm saying, I did take it serious, like, and I feel like I had the opportunity to really, like, be the best at it, like, the best rapper from here, the best rapper, period, you know what I'm saying? I had developed my skills for years when I was doing it. I started rapping when I was young, like, you know what I'm saying, 10, 11, 12, you know what I'm saying? So, when they said, I think it was Wayne, when they first were saying Wayne was freestyling or whatever, I started freestyling, but I started freestyling so much to the point where I got better than him at it. I could freestyle 3, 4, 5 minutes straight without choking, without saying shit that don't make sense, all type of shit. So I did everything to be the best at it, but I didn't get the support that I expected from my family, you know what I'm saying? So I got discouraged, and I stopped believing in myself for that. And that's why I didn't make it, because I lost my gratitude for it just because the people I love didn't support it, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I had a baby when I was 17. So once my son came, I wanted to be a good father more than I wanted to be a rapper, more than I wanted to be a shoe designer. So once he came, I felt like that was more important. See, that's part of the reason I wrote that graphic novel, because I feel like I put my dreams, everything on the back burner to be a father and be a good man, but I was still a kid. I had a baby when I was a kid, so I was forced to be a man before I was ready, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I mean, the trauma that I suffered from that, I think, kind of sidetracked my goals. So I lost my gratitude in the process of trying to prove something to her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't believing in me, the family ain't believing in me. You know what I'm saying? So I just think I lost my gratitude for it personally.
Oh.
That's why I didn't make it. I had the skills, and I still got a chance. It ain't over, but I just feel like now I understand why you gotta be careful and, you know, watch what you have around you, and, you know what I mean, just the importance of protecting your energy and believing. You gotta always believe in yourself all the time.
So I'd like to say something too, what is just so, and I'm loving y'all energy. The energy is everything.
I like the
on
energy
this.
too.
I love it.
Yeah.
But for me, what I'm doing now has been a passion.
Okay.
I love helping people. I've had children come through my house that I helped graduate and everything, that love me and call me mama. I did not force them, you know, and this has really been a passion to just be open and honest. I want us to feel safe where we can come on here and really have real life conversations, laugh, talk, serious, cry. That's okay with me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us don't feel safe, especially a lot of our young generation of kids. They're confused. These computers and everything is raising our kids. All this mayhem out here. Parents gotta work so much. And robbing Peter to pay Paul to, you know, it's just so much going on out here, and we gotta start at least trying to stay prayed up, and try our best to help each other out, not run around talking about each other. It's people out here losing their homes, their houses, because the economy has gotten so freaking high. You know, you want to know, like, damn, am I gonna make this pot of spaghetti, or I'm gonna put some gas in my car? I gotta feed the kids. Like, it's really hard out here, and it's time for a lot of us to get together, stand together, and stop being so hateful towards each other. If she knew something that can help me, and she spread that to me, I'm thankful.
Right.
And maybe something she give me, I can help him.
Right.
And that's what we need to start normalize.
We could put all our minds together and find a way to create something that can help us out. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about how we utilize utilize these together. You know what I mean? As a unit.
Facts.
So, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Unity. This is what these people don't want us to have, because if we united, then we gonna be alright. But we need each other, and we gotta quit being ignorant to that.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and if you do notice people where it's like, hey, there's no help in that, they gonna drag you down, you have to spot that as well, because then that's where you gotta wash your hands with certain people.
Yeah.
You're not being negative and you're not being hateful,
Right.
but you don't want people to drag you down when you know you're on the right track and you're really trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, right. See, so you definitely gotta set them boundaries and make sure
Yes.
they're not crossed. And that's how you manage and monitor, you know what I'm saying, who should be there and who should.
Some people don't want help.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people don't want help.
Yeah, because
They don't.
they so traumatized and dysfunctional that
They want to sit in
they
that
can't change.
They want to sit in that
and
mess.
stay in that.
Yeah.
And I do get it.
And what you're supposed to
It's
do.
difficult for, depending on what it is,
I
it's
get it.
difficult to come up out of it.
Yeah.
And I get it, but what you're supposed to
It's
do.
like being, it's almost like being institutionalized. When a motherfucker done been in
Yes.
jails
That's how they
all their
cope
life,
with it.
that's all they know how to deal with.
I get it.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's programmed in a lot of us.
I know.
Because a lot of us don't know how to make our own self happy. And a
Yeah.
lot of us do not.
And I've learned that a long time
You
ago.
have to learn to make yourself happy.
It starts with
And
us.
start loving
Yeah.
your own self.
Yeah, right.
Because you can't tell me that you love me and you don't love yourself. I don't believe you.
Right.
You're lying.
You have to pay attention to that too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
and you see they don't like themselves. What makes you think they like you so much?
Right.
They don't. They don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you love me and you don't love yourself. I'm cool.
I was just about to try to find out something. I forgot that, man.
Oh, okay.
It happens.
I be thinking too much, you know what I'm saying? But,
So, do y'all got anything else y'all would like to share or talk about?
Mhm.
I got like one more thing I want to share, man. I read this book. It's called the science to getting rich or something like that.
Okay.
And the book was actually wrote before me and my mama and grandma was
What's
born.
old?
It was old, like at the beginning of the
What is it
1900s.
called?
The science
Back in
to
the-
getting rich. And I read it. I read the whole book, and by the time I was done reading it, I was able to recognize why I didn't get rich. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, I was able to realize that I really do have the potential to be rich. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying earlier about the gratitude, about me losing my gratitude, me knowing that I'm the best at these things that I do.
Okay.
But the fact that my family, my friends, my baby, you know what I'm saying, people that mean so much to me, the fact that they not supportive, the fact that they not supporting me, that's what made me lose my personal gratitude. And that was the only reason I didn't get rich. And by the time I got done reading that book, I was able to recognize that. I was able to see exactly what I did. You know what I'm saying? So I feel better now because I still got a chance. I'm still young, but I'm just hurt to the time that I lost. But, you know, I feel like I learned a lot. You know what I mean? So I can cherish what I learned. Even if I don't got everything I want right now, what I learned is probably going to give me double that. So it's cool, but that's just something I wanted to share because she was talking about the benefit of reading, like, you know what I mean, processing information in that manner. And
Yeah.
it did a lot for me. Like, I want the same person I thought read that book. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to branch out to something else he said about support. Now, I noticed that sometimes that can either set people back, or even when they're in the current stages of doing it, it bothers them. It can either set them back, or it's just a bother. Like, damn, why you don't support me? Why you got my
Or it
back?
might push them forward.
Or push them
It
forward.
might motivate them.
I appreciate any support I've ever gotten. I love them to death for just even taking the time to acknowledge or support and stand behind me for what I do. Anybody that does not support it, I didn't even care. Because it wasn't going to stop me from continuing to go and go and go and go.
Right, you kept
And
your
everybody's
gratitude.
different.
Yeah.
So I didn't even acknowledge it. I noticed it, you know, we gotta notice it,
Yeah.
keep
Right,
it or
right,
whatever,
right.
but I didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I got the people who do, and then you got the people who don't.
Yeah.
That's just the way of life.
Facts.
See, I think for me it was more so like
Mhm.
who it was. You know what I'm
The
saying?
who.
Like
Okay,
I'm saying, my mom. She had
Oh,
she supposed to support
it's like
anything
she
I do.
damn near should.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't. My brothers, my sisters, these people I done lived in the house with, they spent my whole life. My baby mama, somebody I gotta take care of. You know what I'm saying? So it was more so who it was.
So can I say this to you guys?
Fuck me up.
And this is something that I had to learn, because what you guys are saying, I understand more than y'all think y'all understand.
Yes.
But we also got to remember, the person we are, the heart that we have, a lot of the feelings that we have, what we would do for somebody, don't mean that those somebodies, regardless if it's your blood,
Right.
gonna do the same for you as you would for them.
Yeah.
And my
Exactly.
grandma, Mitzi Douglas, may she rest in peace, said that to me a long time ago.
And you have to be okay with
Yeah.
not
Yes.
okay, like, oh, it
Yes.
don't bother you at all. I'm just saying get through those emotions, but still move forward.
Yeah, still maintain your
That's
value.
all I'm saying.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
And that's where like I said, when I read that book, that's where I was able to identify where I fucked up at.
Allowing that to,
Because I always believed in me. I was more hurt to the fact they didn't support
and you
me.
allowed it to,
Y'all
So
playing
that's
that,
what
y'all playing niggas music that I can rap better than, and I know.
and
You know
they
what I'm
play
saying?
theirs and
Right.
not yours.
But they got support. I know, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
I get it.
I'm recording
I
my
get it.
own songs, I'm doing all that shit myself. So, you know, and some people feel like I'm the best motherfucker from here. Like people that know me,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, how he ain't now? He cold.
Right.
Y'all talking about, I mean, so it's some people that do fuck with me in the city,
Exactly.
but they ain't my peoples. Everybody that supported me, they was all strangers.
And that's how it goes. So
A
That's
lot
what's
of the times that's how it goes.
Yeah.
but
The
there are
fact,
people that know you and
like-
some people that don't.
I, since yesterday, have got a couple of bad news.
You didn't say that,
Yeah, but I'm just,
yeah.
it's not that I don't care about the bad news. I done been broke. I done had to start over. I mean, that's life. These are life things that happen in life that sometimes you just had no control over.
Exactly.
So you just kind of go with the flow and try to might come out a little harder and try to fight a little more. Like, hey,
Yeah.
quit playing with me.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
That's why. I
Beat
feel
your
like-
ass, but I mean, like, you got to. No, for real. Like, leave me the fuck
It ain't
alone.
over. You know what I'm saying? I might have had to go through all that so it can happen.
Yeah. So you can be the better version of you that you want to be. And I get it. So that's why I done heard it, but I've been laughing because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So to end this segment, and I thank and love everybody that tuned in. I thank my two lovely guests. I'm excited about things that's about to perspire and go on. There's so many other things and so many people I would love. Anybody, if you want to come on here, inbox me. If you got my number, call me. We can talk about any and everything. We can promote businesses or anything that you want to do. I'm not asking for nothing. I just like to talk. And I got older. I think I'm my mama's child. And Marsha Stanton probably watching.
Y'all
You
got
know.
social media. Give them y'all social media.
So if y'all would like one of you all to give them out your social media so they can check you guys out on the things that y'all can do. One, you can recite yours.
My social media is my name, Keira, KIERRAS, Tobert.
Okay, Facebook, Orlando Hunter, Saudi Hunter, Instagram, Go to God, and TikTok, Ski Yee.
And I'm only on Facebook. I have an Instagram, but I don't use it right now. But I'm gonna get it back up. I just kind of just stick to one thing at a time sometimes.
And where can they find your books at?
And my books are also available on Amazon as well. Yes.
I appreciate you guys so much. And I thank you all for coming on. And tune in next time for Tenier's Open Book. Remember, I'm never new to this shit. I'm true to this shit. Have a good evening, everybody.
Have a good evening.
Bye.